So
attempting to
I have a
inspire
feeling
divine
they think they're making a
miracle,
breakthrough
and the
here.
host themselves have no legal standing
Uh,
under divine
Like, this is a
laws.
big
Souls
moment.
do. That's true.
This is what happens like when
Good-quality
you
souls come
leave
in and they're trying
Scientology and
to get
decide
a
to do
job
your own
done,
thing.
and they come in.
That's right. It's time for the Dog and Chicken Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is episode 28, Dog and Chicken Show. Tonight we have a special guest. We're going to bring in the star of the Chicken Soodle, it was the Chicken Soodle Noop episodes and podcast. My brother Lynn. Welcome, Lynn.
Howdy, folks. How we doing?
We're doing
All right.
great. We're doing great.
Good.
Tony, how you doing, sir? You were able to join us tonight as well?
Yeah, well, I finally kicked that cough I've had for like 2 months, and now I'm getting like a sinus thing and a throat thing this morning, so I'm sure I'm going to wake up tomorrow feeling like absolute dog shit, so do a little bit of the Irish cure once again, a little Jameson, see if that helps things.
Yeah.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Did you ever hit up that Proper 12?
Yeah, no, we did a whole taste test on the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah, sneaking in. Like, share,
Was it
subscribe,
proper?
not only to Dog and Chicken Show, but RXW, and yeah. Anyway, Lynn, what were you saying?
Is that what did it taste pretty proper or
No. It's not bad. Like, he aged it the bare minimum you have to age it just so he could get it out while his name's somewhat still relevant. He thought he was going to get this out. It was going to take off. He'd be like, oh, I could just ride it out with this fucking whiskey money now. I don't go in a fight no more. And that's my horrible Conor McGregor impression. But yeah, it's not bad. Like if you bought a bottle like right when it first came out, and like threw it in your basement for 12 years, it'd probably be fucking excellent. But it's not aged enough, would be my opinion. It's a little harsh, from start to finish.
I bought some right away. I didn't think it was terrible. Like,
it's not bad.
I don't like Irish whiskey mixed with any like sodas or anything. I can only either do it straight on the rocks or mix with a little bit of water. And that one I had to do a little water because you're right. It was you get the burn, but that one I was like, Jesus, like
Jameson. You get a hint of harshness at the start, and then there's not real bad burn, especially on the 18-year aged. But yeah, that start to finish, you got that weird burn, and at least it didn't have a nasty peat flavor. I can't stand that oaky peat flavor that some people love.
Yeah, Lynn, you still on that Templeton? That's still your jam?
Templeton's still the weapon of choice, but they don't really sell it down here. So every time I go up north, I got to buy a bottle or two. Or if anybody comes down to visit, bring a bottle. Just saying, that's
or 4.
Yeah. We'll go party it up at the Ozarks, and we'll drink off of one bottle, and she'll only last like half the night. Be all right.
Right on. So you live outside of what, like around Fort Leonard Wood area now, like?
Yeah, so it's like 45 minutes south of the lake. So
that's not bad.
Not too bad, and I don't know. We got all the annoying parts of the city, like the traffic problems, but we don't really have the population to back up all the traffic that we have. It's like there's 3 towns that are like 4,800 people, and they're all kind of mashed together. So
and then they have one stoplight for them all.
It's like three Genevas, all like a Tri-City Geneva.
Ooh,
and, yeah,
sexy.
They got plenty of stoplights. They got an interstate running through it, and all the frickin' food joints you can think of. There's restaurants everywhere and fast food. They got like 2 McDonald's and 2 Taco Bells, 2 Burger Kings. It makes no sense.
They ain't shit unless they got a Chipotle. They got a Chipotle?
No, they don't. They ain't shit.
Fuck them.
Nothing's worse than York when they had the 2 Casey's like a block or 2 apart.
They had 3 Casey's in York.
Yeah, they did.
They had 3, and one was a block away from the other one. The other one's on the south side of town.
That makes sense.
You still see that in Lincoln. It's like 70th and Havelock. There's a Casey's across the street from each other.
Yep.
One's got a Subway in it, though.
Well, that at least that way
Rumor-
you're going one way down this street. There's a big median. You'd have to be way the hell on the other side to get to that one. But like York, it's not like it's wall-to-wall traffic, and it's more like wall-to-wall meth.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'd say rumor had it is that Gas and Shop was the original, like the ones that all turned into Casey's for that short time.
Ah,
Apparently, the owner of the Gas and Shop got a divorce, and so he had to hurry up and sell his shit. And so all of a sudden, Casey started buying up all the Gas and Shops, but they didn't even check their locations. It's like some of them were right across the street in Lincoln. So it's like, but you did notice that all these Casey's were former Gas and Shops.
well, like in Lincoln, that when
Might
they
be
got
true.
they got rid of that 294, I think it is, when you used to go into Lincoln and that first little gas station hit was a gas and shop. Now it's like a getting split. Chicken, that's where my Oldsmobile died. It was that gas and shop
Yeah.
back before.
I remember that shit.
You know what?
I think
I might
they
even
tore
have that
one
video.
down. They tore that
Is it
gas station
gone?
down. Yeah, because they got rid of that turnoff where that gas station was.
Oh.
You can't exit off of there anymore. You have to-
Yeah, they got rid of that exit. The first time I realized that, I was freaked out. I'm like, am I going insane?
They did?
Yeah, it's gone.
Wow. That's
It's
crazy.
stupid. Because now you got to go clear out on, West O. You come out, you got to go through the truck stops, or you go clear down to like South 27th. It's like that or the other. You can't just, get in the middle. It's horrible. It's stupid. It used to make going to De Leon so easy.
Makes you kind of want a Tesla, so you didn't have to stop
Yes.
to get gas, right?
And DMT.
Yeah. Well, okay. We're not going to Joe Rogan here. Like we're talking
micro
Tesla.
doses.
I was trying to swing this conversation to Tesla as one of our topics. Folks, tonight we have random topics tonight. We're just going to talk shit. But one Lynn sent me, he wanted to chat about, and I agree. We saw the unveiling of Tesla's new Cybertruck. Tony, did you see this?
I did, and like my favorite one so far was the truck dressed up like the Back to the Future car, and Doc Brown's like, "Take my money." It was amazing. It looked fucking badass.
Lynn, what was your take on it?
Well, at first I said, "What the hell?" It's like a DeLorean had sex with an LP.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much the first thought process. And then the other one was, I drew this car when I was 5 years old.
Yeah,
It's the exact same design. I already drew it.
that's
So-
still about the
so
best design I could draw for a
technically-
vehicle.
Did you
I'm
ever
just saying,
put like a
Elon owes me
copyright
money.
symbol on any of your drawings when you were a kid? Because
Well, see, that's where I fucked up. Is when I was in high school, I always put a little trademark next to my name when I signed anything, but I never did anything with anything I drew, which I should have done that. I should have put a little copyright symbol, even though I had no copyright. I'd just be like, "See, I had one." Yeah,
fucking missed it, dude. You missed it.
yeah, and that's why I'm broke.
So for those of you viewing in, we're going to go ahead and pop up the video here of the unveiling of the Cybertruck. I agree with both of you, but at the same time, I'm not going to lie. And forgive me, cover your ears if you're sensitive, but this kind of made my dick hard a little bit. Like,
Oh,
I want one of these.
is that what you're sharing with us? Oh no, you're sharing
no,
the truck.
I'm not sharing a
Oh.
hard dick. No.
All right, fine.
Oh, it's because it
So-
would hurt my ears if you stick that thing in my ear. It would hurt.
So I'm
It
not
would.
sharing any audio on this. This is truck driving in, flames popping up in the background, crazy looking design with it. Big ass tires, 16-inch is like the minimum lift, I believe, is what it said. But yeah, Lynn, you're right. Like this is the truck that like all of us at like 5, 6, 7 years old are like, what's the truck you're gonna drive when you're in your 50s?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it, dude. I fucking want one. I don't care. Like.
Oh yeah, I don't hate the design at all. I think it looks kind of badass. It's not really a truck, but
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is though. It is. It's got big
like
cargo.
the neon graffiti in the background. It was the first time seeing that. It's like an 80s retro type kind of look in the background. I'm like, hey, look
Oh,
how cool
yeah.
we are. We put 2 Ks on there. Is that 2Ks or is that like a
Huh?
C with a line?
I think it's just piss poor. Yeah, it is a second. I think it is a second K. It's just shitty graffiti
It
looking.
looks like how I used to
Oh no, see,
write English
the-
when I was 5.
it's like
Yeah.
TRVCK.
Well,
Yeah,
Maybe.
hang on.
that's supposed to be a U, but it looks like
Yeah, it's a V. That's
or,
weird.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a CK. I can see it now. But the U does look like a V. That's what throws it off.
yeah.
It's a piss
But it
poor
looked like
font.
it looked like 2Ks.
Anyway, it's a fucking cool truck.
Yeah.
I want one.
What's the starting price?
It's like 50 grand.
I thought it was like 40 grand. But,
Well, okay. Honestly, if I'm going to spend that much on a truck, I want all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. So
Well, yeah.
So
it's
they
40.
had
It's 50 grand for
within-
me because that's like the opening price for that.
opening bids and like the pre-sales where it was like $100 to put your name in the bid or whatever. They had
Yep.
200,000 pre-sales in 24 hours.
Wow.
Wow.
So it speaks for, and this truck won't be on the road for another like year and a half, 2 years. That's fucking crazy.
I
And
wonder
then-
what kind of
then he put
redesigns
that,
there will be.
Here's the other thing. They put that damn road test where it was pulling an F-150. Did you guys hear about that shit?
Yeah. An F-150
Twitter.
or Ford's all like, yeah, bring on the challenge. Let's do this.
Well, see what happened is Elon pulled they pulled an F-150, but it was a two-wheel drive that they were pulling.
Nice.
And he got the start. And you can see the Cybertruck move first, and then the Ford started spinning its wheels. Of course, anybody who just gets it on the go, you're gonna win no matter what the fuck you're driving, as long as you got a strong enough vehicle to pull it. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the fucking Tesla because I'm sure it's got hella torque, man. I mean, that thing can go to like 0 to 60 before I can say fuck off.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know?
much.
But here's the thing, it's like, so Ford's like, well, get us a 4-wheel drive model and blah, 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 and we'll go nose to nose. Well, then Elon says back on Twitter, he's like, bring it on. And then I guess like a couple of days ago, Ford kind of chickened out of the whole fucking thing. And they're just like, they're not going to do it.
when you
They
get
don't
a
want to
truck,
lose.
when you got a truck that can pull what it was like their lowest model can do 10,000 pounds towing capacity with their 2-wheel drive version and still go 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. And
Yeah.
I believe it weighs more. So it outweighs it. It outpowers it. Like, why the fuck would you with your F-150 model? Now, if Ford really wanted to go up against it, why don't you get your Raptor or, one of your badass trucks to do this and not your opening price point F-150? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I can't wait to see, like you said, 2 years? And in those 2 years,
Ford's going to come out with an electric one in 2 years too.
They already announced one, yeah.
Yeah, what's coming out, before this release is what'll come out with it, and then the redesigns that'll go with it, like, because that's gonna happen. Like, this is not gonna be the final design because, like, they're already on the internet. They're like, hey, if we did it with Sonic, we can do it with this.
With Sonic.
You remember when they started releasing the trailer for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Yeah.
Everybody
Wow.
shit on it because he had like little tiny beady eyes. So they went back and they actually changed it. And it made it more look more like the actual character.
Did you see his teeth? He had
Oh, yeah.
He had like human teeth.
Yeah, it was creepy as shit.
Do I have to look this up? Because
Mhm.
I'm getting lost here. So
Oh, yeah,
Sonic
it's horrible.
the Hedgehog, the movie?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
original design was just creepy. He looked like a critter.
They had backlash like you wouldn't believe. People were like,
Oh, yeah.
"God, I'm having nightmares."
It's like when
You know, like-
Tennessee tried to hire Shiano. Riots in the streets.
All right, so when the Mandalorian came out and everybody looked at the little baby Yoda, and everybody it just went like completely nuts, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, baby Yoda!" Even though we know it's not Yoda.
Yeah.
Complete opposite with Sonic and his fucked up teeth. They're like, "Oh my God, it's fucking Sonic."
All right.
Yeah,
so-
there it is. Yeah, top left. Oh God. And it's even worse when he's standing. Ugh.
Oh God! Of course, it's CNN.
Loading.
He's got like human teeth.
Yeah,
Why would a hedgehog have human teeth?
exactly. Like it's creepy as shit. Does that not look like
That
a
is
blue?
weird.
Like
But they had like live video, or like, they were showing a preview and they showed his mouth moving, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" It's like,
it's unsettling.
yeah, it's like a human had sex
Let's
with
see
a
what this-
hedgehog.
Let's see what this video does.
And
Maybe.
that's how
I doubt it.
that's how Ron Jeremy was born.
Ah,
Oh.
snap!
I won't
I
share
do-
any audio here.
Oh wow.
Fucking.
I'm glad you brought that up, though. I do want to do another. You guys were talking about porn in one of your, and I want to do whenever Pornhub does their year review, whatever's like the highest rated. We need to do that. That sounds like a great topic.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
we were kind of shooting off the cuff that night. So
It was great. I loved it. I was very interested. Oh, it's
Yeah,
horrible. Look at
is
this.
Weird.
Ah,
Yeah, I would fucking shoot it. Whatever that thing is.
oh my
look
god.
at it.
Ah,
Tiny teeth of.
man, those
Don't
things
need
are
the most
polished. Oh my! I just figured it out. Dr. Robotnik is a dentist. That's why they don't get along.
Oh, because he had perfect teeth.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to see the dentist.
No, you don't need to see Robotnik. Jim
What?
Carrey's
Carrey.
Dr. Robotnik. Are you shitting
Yeah.
me?
When
You
is this
see
movie out?
By the end of the preview, his mustache goes full on.
Oh
Striking
no.
Yeah, it's pretty.
When is this
Oh.
movie coming out? I am unaware of this completely.
I thought it was already out by now.
I thought it was too, but I think they had to redo the design, so I think it got held up. Maybe it is out. I don't know. I didn't see it, obviously.
Wow, what a shithole that will be.
Yeah,
I don't know. Jim Carrey could save it.
they spent all the money on Jim Carrey
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
They-
teeth.
they typically do.
Fucking teeth.
In the reshoot, it's going to be Tom Hanks instead of Jim Carrey. Although I am seriously fucking creeped out at how well he portrays Mr. Rogers in those previews. Holy shit.
Oh, I thought you saw the movie already. I'm
No,
like,
my
how was
God.
it?
Oh, just wow. I'm freaked out. Like he literally turned into Mr. Rogers over the years. It's creepy.
I haven't got to dig into it a lot. You guys know I like follow a lot of conspiracy like groups and shit like that. And ever since the movie previews have been coming out, like there's all kinds of people trying to dig shit up on Mr. Rogers being a pedophile. I'm waiting for a bombshell.
Sake.
Well, remember the old rumors about Mr. Rogers? They always wore the sweater because he had tattoos all up
So
and
he
down
had
his arm.
Yeah,
And
for
he
all
had
his
more
kills.
sniper kills than anybody in the Marine Corps. You know?
Yep.
It was
I
all
remember
bullshit.
that.
I thought there was some truth to that, though. I thought there was actually some truth to that one. I don't know. Fact check it, I guess. But I thought
that
there
a-
might have been some validity there.
I'll look that up. You guys. So what? Mr. Rogers was.
So that's why he wore long
Marine
sleeves
sniper?
on the show. Yeah, he was like a sniper, and he
And
had a bunch of kills, and they were tattooed down his arm like a sleeve. He was the innovator of the sleeve tat.
Yeah.
Interesting. I remember hearing that, and obviously I didn't think it was true because I didn't pay.
I think it was some bullshit like a Marine drill instructor told his group of, privates, like every rotation for basic training, to the point where it spread throughout the United States. So everybody thought Mr. Rogers was a real hardcore sniper Marine with tattoos up his arms. That's how it spread.
Wasn't there something
had to.
similar about Bob Ross?
Well, it didn't help when who's that UFC fighter, the violent Bob Ross, dude that's got this big old he's got the big old hair, but I think he lost his last fight, so he's No, I never heard Bob Ross was.
I thought there was something similar about Bob Ross. I could just be misremembering it.
He's a master painter.
He is. He fucking is. He can paint without colors and still make you go, whoa, that's fucking colorful. Yeah. I went there.
I kind of got this angle. It makes it look like my glass is bigger than my whole body.
It does. It's like one of those novelty glasses you see in the fucking shop
I
goes.
bet that Mr. Rogers, or not Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross could paint that better than what your camera can show, because you're using a Samsung.
Probably with
and
only
there would
like
be,
3 colors.
Pretty fucking birds and shit. And
Yeah,
And a happy little bush, because you got to have a happy little bush.
you always gotta have that.
as long as there's no suicide nets at the factory in which my phone is made, we'll be all right.
Let's put one little happy bush here, and we're going to
One
put
little-
another happy little bush here, because everybody needs a
put a-
friend.
We'll put a happy little suicide net over here so our guys don't jump into their deaths. And
Thanks, Samsung.
Steve Jobs wasn't shit.
And the iPhone Android war continues.
Well, shout out to Brett DeLay if he knows what a podcast is.
Wow.
Samsung.
Yeah. Sam what?
Samsung.
Oh, there it is. There's the fuzz from your fucking Samsung.
Yeah. Oh
I'm gonna call
no.
it Sam Fuzz.
Oh
That's all
no.
it does. Every
Oh,
time
is
you
it-
get on the internet.
Is
Lynn,
it fuzzy?
I don't know.
Is it fuzzy for you? Oh,
Lynn,
yeah.
every time Tony grabs his phone when we're doing this, you hear that weird fucking crackle sound. I
you
can
hear-
play. Watch this. Watch
Watch
this.
this.
I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm gonna start surfing around and fucking looking shit up. And guess what? Nothing happens because I have
It's an
a high
apple and it's not
quality-
reliable and it's probably died or something like that. That's why nothing happened for you, bud.
Hey, chicken, can you hear when mine does it?
You're just rubbing one out. That's what you're doing.
I'm rubbing my microphone on my cords, but right here, I'm touching my phone. Not
Oh, look at that head. Look at that head.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dripping. into it. Ah. Nice.
Well, see, I went into a nice Christmas mood. I'm drinking wine.
I did that a
because there
couple
was-
weeks ago.
There was no more scotch in the kitchen, so I made do.
So, all right. So, Tony, you brought up porn.
Yes, usually.
Let's sidetrack because we're never going to end the Android iPhone war. Not in
I
our
mean,
lifetime. Not in our lifetime.
It's not really a war. I mean, only one's a decent phone, but I digress.
Okay. Well.
Fruit
Anyway.
Company.
So, Lynn, Tony and I have chatted about this a few times in the past, but I did find a nice little 1-minute video clip. Again, parental discretion or advisory or whatever. Like, kids out of the room.
Close your eyes, kids.
Oh, yes.
For the first time ever.
Oh, it's coming up, dude. 9th through the 13th?
Well, that was last year.
Oh, fuck.
That's hot.
That is so hot.
Lynn, what do you think about the CCTV heads?
I have
Did
no
you
idea.
notice that?
No.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
So they got like robots that gyrate one little motion over and over again for an hour, and you have to pay money to see this?
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
Fucking retarded.
I
See the
feel like if they do this again, like if we started like an LLC, we could take this as like a paid business trip to go review this live. Yeah, totally for podcasting purposes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Totally. There you go, Lynn. Would you give $1?
I would not.
Do you?
I would give a Bitcoin.
I wouldn't even give a shit coin.
It's probably got a credit card swiping in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It reads the chip in the cooter.
I just want to know. I want to know what the link to the fucking video feed from the head, because I want to see all the creepers in the fucking crowd. There has to be a live video feed.
That would be the funniest part, because you'd see some asshole with a dollar bill hanging out of his mouth, like laying on the table upside down,
Yeah.
waiting for a robot to jump down and squeeze it out of his face, and it's just
Yeah.
gonna crush and kill him. Like,
Great video.
It'll be like crush.
I just want to say I think I guess Andrew Yang is right that automation is going to take care of all of our jobs, and we can't even go to strippers. I mean, holy shit! Robots are taking our jobs.
They took our germs.
They look so sexy. I mean, but those titties have got to be so nice and soft.
So we got to vote for Andrew Yang. He gives us $1,000, then we can go blow it on robot strippers with no heads, with video camera heads.
All
That's
heads
nostalgia.
matter.
The head's all about nostalgia.
Yeah. Nothing says nostalgia more than you're being watched 24/7, smile, you're on candid camera. It's like, wow. At least the hidden cameras, I felt better because it was just a little dark bubble, and you're like, yeah, there's a camera in there. But at least you see a big metal one is fucking looking at you like, what are you doing, motherfucker? You know. And,
it's just sexy. I mean, to know you're being filmed with a really old camera.
That video camera had a really nice set of boobs.
Yeah, mannequin boobs. But
can you hear this shit?
Yeah, there's all kinds of chaos going on at your house. Apparently.
Yeah. They save this for bedtime when I come downstairs to record, and then it's just boom, 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 boom.
My little angels are all tuckered out. Their Amazon music of choice for the last 2 weeks has been Weird Al. So
no, that's a solid choice.
Tony should be proud.
I am very proud. That's a great choice. Which album?
It's just shuffle music by Weird Al. So
Perfect.
Yeah. So they're getting they're in, like, I catch them watching YouTube videos of him and shit. I'm like, they don't even know what he's making fun of. But they just love the song, and then they'll hear the original version of something and be like, oh, this is the song Weird Al was making fun of. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, every time I learned of the original, I'm like, it's not as good.
Another one bites the dust. Chloe heard that for the first time the other day, and she goes, that's that song they were making fun of with Weird Al. Another one rides the bus, Dad. I'm like, yeah. We're at a roller skating rink, and she's like, oh my God, I know this song.
I've heard this. It's not as good as the Weird Al version, obviously.
Weird Al's always been a little bit ahead of his time, though. Like,
oh yeah.
Well, they always say you're not really famous, and you're not a good artist unless Weird Al makes fun of you.
It's still true to this day. He's still making new music.
But how do you explain it in Nirvana then? He made fun of Nirvana, and they weren't shit.
Right.
Did he ever make fun of Creed? Because they had a lot of hits. And
oh, God, it's too easy to make fun of Creed.
I think he would have gotten typecast as, like, okay, you're done. Like, obviously your career's over. You have to resort to making fun of Creed and Nickelback like the rest of us.
Yeah, you would imagine he's probably got a list of people that he's like, I feel too bad for Scott Stapp to make fun of him. He's such a piece of shit. Like, I don't want to make him kill himself. Like,
all right, I got a sidetrack story that's Scott Stapp Creed related almost. Remember that karaoke company that came to the Legion after you left and went off to your own thing in South Dakota, and then you came back, and we won't mention the name of the karaoke company because it's probably out of business anyway.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I'll reserve my comments, but yes.
Anyway, I get up there and they wanted me to sing so much, and blah, blah, blah. I was getting really annoying, and I had like plenty of beers in me. And so I decided to do Take Me Higher by Creed. But I did it in my most awful Scott Stapp voice. And I was like, hurry up, school, Miss and I get done, and they came up, and they're like, that sounded just like them. It was so good. They were like high-fiving me and shit. And I'm like, I was trying to be like really over the top and like really trying to hammer it down. And everybody who knew what I was doing was laughing their asses off. But they were like, yeah. I'm like, and that's why Creed fucking sold so many damn albums.
Yeah,
because you sound like a fucking butthead. And
five dumbasses are like, yeah, fucking amazing.
And that's why Five Finger Death Punch is so popular.
My favorite was at Legends, and Toby gets up on the stage. He grabs the mic. All right, you ready to rock and roll? And like 2 minutes later, it's with arms wide open.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
No,
Or,
it wasn't.
oh,
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Merle Schwartz, man.
Oh,
You
Merle.
gotta fight for your right to party.
This is like the most monotone party I've ever heard.
It's fucking awesome. He's like Bueller.
Yeah. These boots are made for walking, and that is just what they will do.
Oh, schmelly.
These boots will walk all
over.
Yeah.
Well, that's assuming she remembered that many lyrics.
Wait.
Well, they were on the
Any
screen.
man-
Oh, yeah.
It was like,
She couldn't read.
Yeah.
you say, any man of mine better walk the line. I need a man who knows how to store.
Store. Yeah.
I hope Brant watches this and he
Oh,
laughs.
yeah. Oh, God. Well, speaking of Brant, with the big balls.
Yeah.
But I've got the biggest
of them all.
balls of them all.
Everybody had their go-to song, man.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
well, me and Tony had Fuck Her Gently.
Oh, it's classic. You can't go wrong.
And, well, it was kind of me and whoever did like Three Little Pigs. Most of the damn time I had to have somebody be the pig. And,
Yeah.
Jeremy was always a good pig.
mm-hmm. There's the,
You all right?
little acid reflux.
Love that.
I'm better now. I got to drink it down with some wine.
Yeah, there you go. Cure it with
the
what
good
caused it.
Good old
No.
karaoke days will give you acid reflux.
Yeah, it's true.
Remember
and,
some
That's
of that
true.
shit.
That's true.
It's true.
Then I won the contest for Chasey Lane.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
street dance, but I had the girls stuff the ballots because I was going to Africa. I was like, yeah, just go around and sell beers and hand everybody these tickets. Tell them to write my name down on it. Just say he needs the money. He's going to Africa. And they did. They went around and like they had everybody sign their shirts. I think Amber was in on that. Yeah, like everybody got to
Wouldn't
sign their
surprise me.
shirts. If they wrote my name on the damn ticket. No, that was
So,
good stuff.
Tony, we didn't get to show Phil the angelic experience. You brought it up. That's true.
Yeah,
we didn't get to show that last week.
I didn't know
I
if you
think
guys
we
went
forgot.
through it when I had to bail for a few minutes to go deal with a
No.
kid.
No, we didn't get to go through.
All right, well, explain this to me, please.
So you've never seen the angelic experience?
No, just what you guys reviewed on your deal the other time.
That's about all you really need to see.
Well, but
That's
I
pretty
need
much all it is.
I need a frame of reference here. What is the whole?
It's true.
But what is it? What are they
It's
doing?
true. It's true.
I
Um,
don't understand.
Whatever they're doing is true.
they're bringing out facts
So here you go.
about the world.
Here's their YouTube channel. The Angelic Initiative.
No, okay, go to about. What does it say under about?
Oh, this is good.
Okay.
Some of them are about 4 hours long. If it's true,
Holy shit! No.
The Light Workers Healing Method is a system of angelic guided, multidimensional energy healing for the soul purpose. We post videos of in-class healing demonstrations, student testimonials, and teachings by Lynn McGonigal, the
It's
founder
true.
of Teaching Channel of the Method. This is true. We also post daily documentary videos from the Angelic Initiative, our action organization. These
That's
videos
true.
are incredible resources for spiritual seekers, healers, and those who seek soul growth. Lynn?
that's true.
Okay, so I'm still just as confused. That did nothing to explain this.
That's true.
So they're this is supposed to be like a healing, like you watch this and you're being healed. Your soul is.
No, you
That's true.
practice.
Oh, you're
That's
supposed
true.
to actually do this.
That is also true.
Continued. Oh my god.
In the previous episode, an angel who came to the planet Earth was interrogated by a higher dimensional tribunal. When the angel arrived on Earth, he discovered the denser dimension situation.
I feel like I missed a lot.
Yeah, this is incredible. The statement ends with the question, what has worked on planets? This
How
level
is
of astral lawlessness to stop the destruction.
Oh, God.
How is
Others worked on
anybody
other
supposed to
planets with
read
this
that
level
while
of
that
astral
piano's going on?
lawlessness to stop the destruction? You can tell that there are some planets that have
Oh my
had the
God.
destruction come to an end that did have this level of astral lawlessness.
I feel that feeling.
Me too.
So we know it can be done.
That's true.
That's true.
So here we remain, host lives, hosting teams of souls,
So
attempting to
I have a
inspire
feeling
divine
they think they're
miracle,
making a
and
breakthrough
the host
here.
lives themselves have no legal standing
Uh,
under divine
Like, this is a
law.
big
Souls
moment.
do.
That's true.
This is what happens like when
Quality
you
souls come
leave
in and they're trying
Scientology and
to get
decide to do
stuff
your own
done.
thing.
And they come in and they're not properly.
Yeah, if the
equipped
Scientologists
because
are kicking
the
you out.
manuals
Mhm.
are incorrect.
That's true.
And
That's you.
they're sent in to play a concerto. And
So,
they're sent
Lynn, I loved your
into
comment
the mud
on.
flats,
I'll
dry
plug the Chicken
caked
Soodle
mud
Noob
flats,
episode
it's
again, but
dry.
Lynn's like,
hard to
you'll
play
see her
concerto.
eventually. I'll just skip forward because her arm will be in the air. There it is.
He's an archangel,
Um,
and he could be
I can
right.
guarantee
smelling
it.
her pit.
Lynn's like, for a bitch that has her
That's
arms
all
in
we're
the
saying.
air this many hours a week, you think she'd be a little bit
Shown
more buff.
that
Like,
Right.
Hey,
I think she's just trying to catch a whiff.
The message
That's
and why
true.
they asked.
Look at her eye. Holy
And
shit.
How did
I know.
Gabriel's experiments do that he ran
oh,
here?
got to pull the pants up.
That's true.
Oh.
Oh, switch arms. The other one
So,
got
yeah.
fired.
Let me look because we pulled this up prior. They have
Oh.
the frequently asked questions. We went through this with Lynn.
What the fuck is up with your arm swinging in the air?
Yeah, right. That's not on there, unfortunately. I do love this one down here. Are you on drugs? No, we live completely drug free.
Yeah, then they are. No.
They're like
Is
natural.
Jamie single? I'm sure that's. What are you doing with your arms? Everyone
You know
has. Yeah.
You know they gotta be wanting to know if Jamie is single because they always wanted to have a girl that always agreed with everything they said. Be like, I think president's racist. That's true. Like, I don't think everybody should assume my gender. That's true. Yeah.
I wonder what you'd have to say to get her to not say that.
Something not true.
But what's not true? Like everything appears to be true now.
So when you read their frequently asked questions, they flat out say that they cut out anything not true.
Oh.
So the only thing you hear on their channel, it's true. All of it. It's true.
She's just fact checking.
Ain't nobody got no time for negativity.
She's got Google in her head, and she's like surfing the wild web of her head. with
Oh
her
my
hand.
God.
Still
Wow.
paying high prices to blow whistles.
Blow whistles.
That's the reality.
Oh,
we must
it is.
all stop ignoring corruption. We
What
must
the
all stop
fuck?
ignoring the lies. We must all stop lying.
So, yeah,
isn't a
I wanna
drill.
sit
This
down
isn't a drill.
with
All
Phil
life is collapsing
in
as a
person
result of the collapse of integrity
for like an
actually
hour
happening.
And
and
have him
watch-
listen to this.
watch a
Actually
full
happening.
episode of one of these.
Pretending that karma is
I think it would blow his mind. You know what? He'd be a changed man.
Well, I mean,
It would be one of those things where you'd have to stop it and like make a comment for every bullshit thing she said, and it would be like it'd be like a 2-day long video.
yeah,
It'd
no.
be great.
It'd be almost as long as our video game videos.
Oh Jesus, that was bad.
That was
Cowboy
a
Kid.
marathon.
Cowboy Kid.
Yeah, stand by it. It's a fucking excellent choice.
Lynn, do you remember Cowboy Kid? Yeah, he can't hold it together now.
Yeah,
He brought up Cowboy Kid.
it's fucking amazing. I don't know why anybody would hate on it.
And be like, you know what the best game in the whole world was Atari's E.T.
Well, that's not even the
Worst
same
game ever.
realm. That's
It's
not even in
totally
the same realm. No, it's
Totally
not.
the same.
That was a
It's a-
garbage game that the fucking studio rushed. It's not my fault that Romstar sucked at promoting one of the greatest video games of all time.
Oh, Cowboy Kid was terrible.
No, you never even played it. Shut up. You're out of your element.
Lynn,
You're
we
out of
had
your
Cowboy
element.
Kid, didn't we?
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're out of
Exactly.
your element.
Hey, oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. You are out of your element. You shut the fuck up.
You know what I think about your pick for Cowboy Kid?
Fucking embarrassing!
I stand by it. Like
Yeah.
I'd do it again.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Maybe it should be second. Maybe it should move up.
Lynn, what's your? I know you had plenty of opinions on that. You commented on that one. What was your top three video games of all time?
What did I throw on my top 10? I don't even remember what I wrote. But I would always say Mortal Kombat Trilogy is always in my top 3.
That's a fantastic game.
I would go with Halo 3 because of, it'd be like Halo 2. It'd be one of the Halos because, fucking the online multiplayer.
Fair enough. Halo was a
It
big
was-
deal.
How did that not make
It was-
any ours?
I actually caught some shit. I caught a lot of shit from
I can't
some of
believe
my-
you didn't put it in there.
Yeah, that's the shit I kept catching. Was how the fuck did you not put that in there? I'm like, well, it's
No, you're giving me
irrelevant
shit
now.
about Cowboy Kid, but you had like Rocket League in there, no Halo.
Lynn, do you like Rocket League?
I love Rocket League.
Yeah,
Rocket League,
there you go.
shit, dude. It's soccer with cars. You can't get any dumber and simpler than that, man. And you can get drunk as shit and still whoop ass.
It's a fucking fun game.
But
Yeah, but you could do that with Halo too.
Hey, you know
You
what?
can-
You've never
you can
played
win
Rocket
some.
League, so you can shut the fuck up. How about that?
I don't have to shut the fuck up because this is an
can
open
customize your
forum.
colors.
I've played Cowboy Kid, and it's
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Well, you know what? Then you just did it in the wrong order.
Motherfucker.
There is a
That's true.
correct order. You have to go and defeat the Mad Brothers first because you get the gun. If you're dumbass and you don't get the gun first, you're stuck with the fucking knife throughout the whole game and you're never going to beat it. So don't be a dipshit. Go to the Mad Brothers first. Get the gun. It's in the cave.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, they do.
All right.
Oh, shit.
My number one was Call of Duty World at War.
That was a
That
good
the-
one.
It was like came out in like 05 and it was straight. I don't know. That's what got me into Call of Duty for years until they went all up their own ass and flying around in jetpacks and shit.
Yeah, that shit got weird.
But they're making a comeback. It's a lot better now. I don't know. They'll probably screw it all back up again next year with Treyarch. But that's enough for my video games, I tell you. I did well. Shit. I'll just go ahead and add. Anybody play that Fallen Order? Star Wars Fallen Order.
Oh, no, it
New
looked
one?
really good, though.
For a single player game, which shit, I can't believe they're still making single player games that are story mode anymore. But yeah, I went all the way through it. It took like a day and a half, but I got it all the way through and past it. But yeah, hell of a good storyline. Cutscenes are cool and decent. They had some actors I recognized as fucking playing the Jedi. Was the redheaded guy that was from Shameless, the bipolar gay kid,
Yep.
and the guy who played Spartacus after the guy who played Spartacus died of cancer. Then second season or third season, guy who played Spartacus. Do you remember that?
No,
anybody
I
even
don't
watch
remember who
Spartacus?
that was. I've watched it. I just don't remember who it is.
Shit's on Netflix. It's really good.
Chicken usually finished
Plug in
before he came on screen.
Oh, giggity.
Who's that? Forrest Whitaker plays his fucking character from Rogue One.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did hear that. Like, there's people saying it's one of the best Star Wars video games, and there's a shit ton of those. I think the
Yeah,
last
I
one I
was-
played was a Force Unleashed 2, not counting like the
Yeah.
Battleground series.
It kind of plays like that, but it's also plays like old school Metroid, where you got to go into different rooms and figure out your way to get out of the fucking
Oh.
puzzles and shit.
That's
It's
just like
pretty cool.
Cowboy Kid.
Jesus, let it go.
No.
Or Tetris. is like Metroid is like Metroid.
Metroid is like Metroid.
Yeah.
Yes,
Metroid.
Metroid is definitely like Metroid.
Did I say it was like Tetris at first? Because I might have fucked that up. 'Cause I meant Metroid. I said the Star Wars is like Metroid. But you know, hey, they sound alike.
We knew, yeah, we put it together regardless. But
Lord,
Metroid
I
is.
apologize for the drinks that I've had before I started. They're saying, hey, at least I caught myself in it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos, brother. Kudos.
No, it's
I
better
don't
when
know,
some
fucker.
asshole says something in the comments like, fucking 2046, fucking piece of shit, Freudian sleep motherfucker should fuck him. Piece of shit.
Oh, like our Halloween one when we were going through and I accidentally said Stephen King instead of Wes Craven.
Yeah.
And then I drifted back to Wes Craven, but I still in the video I was like I like put a little subtitle on there of I meant to say Wes Craven, goddamn. I was like, some fucking dick's gonna get pissed.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably Wes
you know,
Craven.
all 33 people watching this.
say
Like-
Stephen King's Scream or Stephen King's fucking.
I
Stephen
can't
King's
remember what
Nightmare
we
on
were
Elm
walking.
Street.
Yeah, I think we were talking Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, and you know it was just we were just like going off the cuff, and I said Stephen King at first, and then we come back to it, and I was like Wes Craven, like obviously I know, like, but it was just it was just one of those fucking things.
You caught yourself in a fuck up and went, oh yeah, I better hurry up and get that shit in.
Yeah.
No, I didn't catch myself in the fuck up. I caught it in review. I was like, why did I say Stephen King? And then like 5 seconds later, I say Wes Craven. I'm like, well, okay. I was just all over the place. I don't know. That's what booze does, man.
I think Tetris was on my top fucking 10. That's why it was in my head too.
Well, yeah, because that still gets played like that. Yeah, that's still on a lot of people's mobile.
Who's?
I
Is that
actually,
what you Android phone users play? Is Tetris?
I'm sorry. I'm sure Apple calls it like iTet or something cool.
No, I
Yeah,
just play real
they
games.
call
I
it-
don't try to make blocks and squares and lines like line up. Like
They call it eye trapezoid.
Get a load of this fucking guy. I play real games. Motherfucker probably logged more hours at Tetris than all of us. Fuck you. Hey, you know what? When I was a kid, I could barely make it past the level 11 on Duck Hunt. Now look at me.
Look at me now. Yeah. I kicked ass that night, bitch.
You know what my favorite part of that night was? That it took us like fucking 40 minutes to figure out why the Nintendo blaster gun wouldn't work on your flat screen TV.
Yeah, we had to adjust the settings on there.
Like, hey,
So yeah,
you remember
for those at
tube
home-
TVs?
Yeah, for those at home, like Duck Hunt
Remember?
is meant for a tube TV. You have to change some settings around to make it work.
A tube
Shepherd's
TV?
Farm,
What's
remember?
that? We actually had to go downstairs to your basement, get the one from the basement, and bring it upstairs to play Duck Hunt.
Yep. And then I kicked ass.
Yeah, and you
What?
fucking killed it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I did. I think we were standing 3 feet from the TV, so I better have killed
Well,
it.
it's not like the cord's more than like, what, 2 foot long?
Yeah.
Yeah, who shoots a fucking duck with a pistol anyway?
Everybody's like, what the
Fair
what the
enough.
fuck is a cord on a controller? What kind of sorcery
Lynn's-
is that?
Lynn's got the best point. Who shoots a duck with a pistol?
Or clay fucking pigeons.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there was a rifle for the Nintendo, wasn't there? I think there was. Or was that Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo had that weird bazooka fucking thing.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Nintendo had the power glove.
Oh, I remember the
Yes,
power glove.
I always wanted
Which
that after
basically
seeing Wizard.
You go like this and just push buttons on your arm. And
Yeah.
that was like, it was basically a controller on your arm.
They said it was like the least responsive controller in all history of fucking controllers.
What about the pad for the like Olympics game? What was the name of that one? Lynn, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
We-
the track and field game that you got, and
Yeah,
that pad
yeah.
came with it. And so you get on the floor and just go, and you make your guy run really fast.
Yeah, it was so easy to cheat at that game.
Wasn't the you're not talking about the fucking super duper rare Nintendo game that sells for like $20,000? I gotta look it up.
It came with the track and field game with the rubber mat and
Let me pull up this.
controller in it.
I'll be pissed if it's worth $20,000 because we used to play the shit out of that thing.
That thing was a pile of shit.
It was a pile of shit.
It is stadium events.
Hmm.
It's true. Here, let me pull it up.
It's true. It's true.
This one right here. Try to find the pad. Yeah, like this. Track and Field by Konami. Was it that? That's it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We
Seriously?
used to play the shit out of that game, yep.
Okay, here. You want to be really pissed? Field value. Where is it? Yeah, well, there's 13,000 right there.
You should never give motherfuckers money.
Yeah, like.
That was Track and Field 2. That one was garbage.
Well, I didn't even know they made a fucking 2. That's amazing. Stadium events. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, this one sells for nearly $42,000. Yeah.
Somebody.
That's the game right there. That. Does that look like it?
I don't think that was it.
Because it's worth fucking thousands upon thousands.
Yeah, that wasn't the same gamepad you see on the
Okay.
top right there.
Because even the
Yes, Bandai games, yeah.
even the cartridge without the pad is still worth a crap load. Actually, it's funny. I was browsing through one of the freebie streaming apps on like Roku, and there's like a shitty documentary about collecting every single NES cartridge that was ever released in 1 month. I didn't get all the way through it, but side note, one of the first rare ones he picks up is Cowboy Kid, and he was super stoked about it. And then he actually bought just the cartridge from Stadium Events for, it was still like $7,000, I think he paid for it. It is the top one that you can get. It's insane. There's like, I can't remember how many there were, but there's like almost like 300 some cartridges that were released on NES.
So that just sounds like some generic fucking video game made in China that they're like, we'll call it Stadium Events.
Yeah, exactly.
That was not my impression of any kind of nationality whatsoever. If I ever become a famous comedian and ever go on Saturday Night Live, please don't use this against me. They had me fired from my job. All right, end of discussion.
Speaking of people who should be fired from their job, let's talk about Joe Biden.
Yeah. Gotta have my corn pops.
Oh, you jumping right into it? All right.
Yeah. I can bring that in.
Tony,
you gotta hear this, Tony.
All right.
You know the corn pop story.
I think so.
Well, do you want to hear it in the words of Joe Biden himself?
And all its awkwardness.
Yeah, you pull that up. There you go. There's the top 20.
Like he's drunk.
Just for future reference, this is the top 20 rarest NES released cartridges, not including like the cartridges they use for tournaments, which are actually pretty rare as well. But there's your top 20 right there.
That's why you like Cowboy Kid. Anyway,
hey, people could offer me money for that bad boy, and I would not fucking take it.
I could see somebody having Bomberman 2 laying around. I could see the Jetsons laying around.
The Jetsons is actually one of the really hard ones. And
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I could see laying around. I could see DuckTales.
No, that TMNT, that's the Tournament Fighters, and it was released on Super Nintendo and Genesis, and strangely enough on the NES. Like, this was right at the end of the NES's life cycle, so this was really, really rare. But yeah, some of those
other ones I've never heard of.
I remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones for the regular Nintendo, where you're like, I still remember the damn song for that.
Yeah.
Like, getting stuck on that little space on the roof, and I kept trying to jump, and I'd fall down. When all you had to do was walk across that motherfucker.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
The fucking seaweed level.
Yeah. And then it was cool though, because it's like you're going in one format, and then the next level you're this different version of the same turtle swimming in water, and it doesn't make anything. I was like, wow, this is kind of creative in comparison. And then 1 minute you're in a van and you're driving down the road.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it was one of the better series for sure on Nintendo.
But
oh boy.
Here's
boy.
Corn
Oh boy.
in all its glory.
Oh boy.
What
right,
the
so-
fuck?
Brace yourself.
He looks like he's taking a shit.
Learned that it makes a difference. This was the diving board area, and I was one of the guards, and they weren't allowed to. There was a 3-meter board. If you fell off sideways, you landed on the darn cement over there. And Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys. And I did, and back in those days, to show how things have changed, one of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap. And so he was up on the board, wouldn't listen to me. I said, hey, Esther, you, off the board, or I'll come up and drag you off. Well, he came off, and he said, I'll meet you outside. My car, these were all public housing behind it. My car, there was a gate out here. I parked my car outside the gate. And he said, I'll be waiting for you. He was waiting for 3 guys in straight razors. Not a joke. There was a guy named Bill Wright, Mouse, the only white guy, and he did all the pools. He was the mechanic. And I said, what am I going to do? He said, come down here in the basement where all the pool filter is. You know the chain? There used to be a chain that went across the deep end. And he cut off a 6-foot length of chain. He folded up. He said, you walk out with that chain. And you walk to the car and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head. I said, you kidding me? He said, no, if you don't come back. And he was right. So I walked out with the chain. And I walked up to my car. And they had, those days, you used to remember the straight razor. You'd bang them on the curb, get them rusty, put them in a rain barrel, get them rusty. And I looked at him, but I was smart then. I said, first of all, I said, when I tell you get off the board, you get off the board, and I'll kick you out again, but I shouldn't have called you Esther Williams. I apologize for that. I apologize, but I didn't know that apology was going to work. He said, you apologize to me? I said, I apologize for that, not for throwing you out, but I apologize for what I said. He said, okay, close the straight razor, and my heart began to beat again.
So
What the fuck?
All right. Did you notice the demographic in which he was talking to? He was surrounded.
not a fucking one of them was paying attention.
No.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit about his story, but he was in his old neighborhood, which
Right.
obviously is not mostly white anymore, and he's trying to talk
Pander?
about how rough he had it in the hood back in his day.
He did. I mean, clearly, the straight razor
running with-
gang.
Corn Pop and his straight razor motherfuckers came after him when he was a lifeguard at the pool.
What the fuck?
And he did. And he told me he couldn't go up the diving board without that shower cap on because if you wear pomade in your hair, it's like can you get any more fucking stupid?
Oh, fuck.
It's like back in the day, you know, when Chicken and T-Dog were gonna come after you.
Corn Pop, he was a
Cool.
bad dude.
Corn Pop was a bad man. I called him Esther, and he had a straight razor.
Tony, back in our day, we had to worry about, you know, like Devin, aka Loser, and
Yeah.
Phil,
But
King of
now-
Extreme, and
The
was
best
hardcore
part
shit.
about this, and you got to go like kind of midway through, he starts describing the janitor / maintenance guy at the pool, and he said he's the only white guy that worked there. Wait a minute, wasn't Joe Biden a lifeguard there?
Yeah.
Is
Joe Biden's not white,
Not
yo.
identifying himself as a white man.
no.
So is he just like Elizabeth Warren?
We've covered this. We've covered this on several episodes. You can identify with whatever race you want, Lynn. Lynn,
Yeah.
what do you want to be today?
I'm a rabbit.
Okay, Lynn's a rabbit. Tony, what are you today?
Because I fucking rabbit. No.
I'm feeling like the middle, like yellow circle of the stacking ring toy for babies. That's what I'm identifying as today.
Oh.
You get pegged a lot?
I know, but they never put
I
us
was
in the
going
right
down
order.
that road, but
Well,
I go in the middle, but I never get put in the right order. So it's a very complicated life.
but you get pegged.
Yes, that's the
Yes.
important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
Well.
said, Lynn. Well said. Well said.
That's
At least
true.
we have goals. It's
true.
true.
That's true. That's true.
I identify as Santa today.
Clearly,
Clearly.
and you
And
need
I am,
Jesus.
Yes.
I am the Lamb of God. It even says show on my shirt.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't notice, this is a religious episode.
Clearly,
I'm
Yes.
all
Oh,
about
well, here.
Christmas. He is the reason for the season. And how was Black Friday?
Yeah, you know what? It's actually nothing like it used to be.
Well, it's now.
well, not with online sales now.
It's like semi-dark Thursday.
Yeah, it's nothing now.
I was say we went. I think we went in Hastings at about 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere around there, and it really wasn't bad. I mean, it was more like the certain days of the month where everybody's trying to get their groceries because of whatever reason we won't get into, but yeah, it really wasn't bad. And when we first walked in, there was lines like clear into like the women's clothing, and after like half an hour or so of filling up cart with shit we didn't need, we go in. I mean, 5 minutes, not even. We were through the line. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. I stopped in at 4 different stores through the heat of it. I always get assigned to a store that we might be a little concerned about, and so I got there and it went fine. It was that store specifically was busy just because of the roads were icy and most people. So I got dispatched to a town about an hour away from Sioux Falls. So like Sioux Falls is a little bit smaller than Lincoln, and there's a whole bunch of towns about an hour away, the size of maybe Beatrice or Hastings, and so I went to one of those because nobody could travel to Sioux Falls. So that store was going to be busier than usual, and it was a little bit busier than usual, but I don't know, it was just nothing crazy, but job well done on my part because we took
You murdered it. You murdered
it. No, like and that's
true.
that's the whole point of what we try to do now is try to like literally what we do. We take like the company gives us the list ahead of time of, hey, here's the top items that people are going to fight over. Make lines, make them get in line for them. And then when it's the night of the event, we already have like pre-built lines just in case we see something a little fucky. And that's what we ran into is it was like the Straight Talk iPhone. Yes, the iPhone. People were getting a little fucky wanting to buy it. And okay, I'll give it to you.
Straight Talk.
There was a Samsung phone too that they were fighting over. So we had pre-built lines because I'm not kidding you. There was probably a group of probably about 25, 30 people around each of those little things, like ready to fisticuffs 2 hours before we were supposed to have the fucking sale. And I'm like,
Were
nope.
they camped out or what?
No, they just like stood there and put their arms and like wouldn't let anybody stand in front of them. And it got to the point where I was like, hey guys, we're moving this over here. Get in line. Like they were all pissed off, but that's what you do.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas.
They all still got their phone. Like
Yeah.
we pulled them in line before there was too many of them. I think each of them we had 50 of each of the phones, and we saw there was like 25 people in line 2 hours before the sale. I'm like, just fucking pull it now because it's gonna get crazy. Like if you're half capacity 2 hours before. Yeah, it's going to be full capacity when it comes time, and then some, and they're going to throw elbows. Fuck that.
Did you ever see that one weird video about the lady who was waiting in line to buy, there was like this teenage kid who was like number 2 in line to wait for the new iPhone one year, and this rich lady shows up with a bunch of cash in her hand, and she had like 30 grand. So she gave the kid like 2 grand or something like that. Says, hey, can I take your spot in line and have you go in the back of the line? She gives him 2 grand, and she was going to dump 30 grand on all these new phones. She's going to buy a whole shitload of them.
But she can only get one.
Yeah. And they told her she could only limit one phone per line holder. And so this guy ended up with like $2,000, and then he ended up buying his own phone with it and still having money on the side.
Yep.
It was like, that's sometimes when karma kicks you in the face for being an evil piece of shit. But I don't know.
Money talks to a certain extent. Sometimes it makes you look like an asshat.
Mm-hmm.
Faux show. Let's get back.
She's going around bragging to everybody. Oh, I'm going to sell all these on eBay for $100 more or $200 more.
Yeah, she's a cunt.
Tony's got a emergency situation or something.
Of
he
course.
Just kind of heard some thumping, and then he just got up and went.
Well, in the meantime, we can pull up some more Joe Biden gaffes.
Yeah, corn pop.
Corn pop. So let's see. I haven't read through these yet, so I don't know if these are actually that good. I just kind of glanced. Some of them looked okay. So look, John's last minute economic plan does nothing to tackle the number one job facing the middle class. It happens to be, as Barack says, a 3-letter word: jobs. JOBS. That 3-letter word. Yes. Thanks, Joe Biden. Oh, wow. Okay. If you want to know where Al Qaeda lives, you want to know where Bin Laden lives, come back to Afghanistan with me. Come back to the area where my helicopter was forced down with a 3-star general and 3 senators at 10,500 feet in the middle of those mountains. I can tell you where they are. Okay. This I don't do a good job reading them as he says them, I'm guaranteeing.
Which one are you reading?
I'm only on the 3rd one now.
You need to work on your pecs.
So Biden and his helicopter was flying over what, Pakistan?
Yeah, he said they can't.
He said fly over Afghanistan where he was, but when, Bin Laden was in Pakistan the whole time.
Yeah,
the whole time.
The whole time.
Yikes.
So Tony, you said Joe Biden needs to work on his pecs?
That's his quote, apparently. You need to work on your pecs. Joe Biden to a reporter at U.S. presidential campaign rally at College of Wooster in Ohio on September 17th, 2008.
Do you agree with him?
I would need to see the pecs.
Yeah. I'm going to have to say, that's true. I'd have to see it too.
It's true. What Jesus. The fuck? A man I'm proud to call my friend. A man who will be the next president of the United States. Barack America.
So he's been old and senile for a while then. Okay.
So apparently that's not a deal breaker for the people who still seem to think he actually has a shot at this.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Charles Graham, senator in a wheelchair. Chuck Graham, state senator's here. Stand up, Chuck. Let him see you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, here's what I got for that.
Dog and chicken in the morning.
Yeah, Dog and Chicken Show here, bringing you some gaffes from Joe Biden.
What was that? Yeah, like Turd Tyler has that one guy that just goes in the middle.
Yeah.
See, even have a name? No, I mean,
he's just.
Yeah.
Maybe
he's just a sound bite.
Yeah, they all have one. Jesus Christ, he's a disaster. Joe Biden, Joe Biden's just a disaster. Tony, we've played this before. I'm going to play it for Lynn. I want Lynn's thoughts here.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Thoughts? Did you catch it all? Do I need to play it again?
It's clearly taken out of context. What he was really trying to say there is black people aren't as smart as white people. Joe Biden.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Well,
What an ass.
he was basically saying all poor people are people of color, and there's no white poor kids. That's kind of what I gathered out of it.
But Trump's a racist.
But the thing is, regardless of how black they are, they're just as bright as white kids.
Yeah.
I mean, as poor as they are. They're just as
What a
bright.
horse's ass.
He's like that one dude that you get to a conversation with that says, "Well, I ain't racist, but."
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you hear that "but," you're like, "Oh fuck, here it comes! Here it comes!"
Some pretty racist shit afterwards.
Most of the most racist things I've ever heard have been preceded by, "I'm not racist, but."
And I said half of them.
No, him. Him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
And Joe Biden, apparently. Jesus. Wow. He needs Jesus.
He does need Jesus, and he also needs
These nuts. Got him.
Got him. All right, so I was looking at our channel earlier, like a day or so ago, and I'm like, man, I was really hoping we'd have more hits on the MLK video by now. But then I noticed we have like 100 on the fucking good old days episode, and I have a critique from my wife about that, who watched most of it, or at least half of it, I think, surprisingly. She said...
She make a comment, or?
No, but she made a comment to me. She's like, well, I thought it was going to be about, like, funny stories and stuff you guys did back in the day, not all wrestling. So she was a little disappointed that it wasn't, like, nostalgia funny stories. Instead, it was badass nostalgia. So it was a little too extreme for her, is what I'm getting at. So clearly, since Phil was on, obviously it's extreme.
Gotcha.
She didn't.
So why didn't
understand.
she watch the MLK one then?
You know, I think she was just so discouraged that she couldn't handle it yet. I don't know. Maybe she'll get there.
You know, I really thought that MLK one, like, you're right. Like, we haven't got shit for viewers on there. And actually, I pimped the fuck out of that one out. And I have gotten more viewers on the MLK one, which it's because of conspiracies in the title.
Yeah.
It's not being pulled up on anybody's YouTube feeds like most of them are. Now, like, the only viewers we have, and I can track it, I had because I did a $6 Facebook ad. $6. But out of that $6 Facebook ad, I had 18 people view it. How many fucking views do we have on that video, Tony?
Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg, you piece of shit.
Most of the views we got on that video were from my $6 Facebook ad.
Yeah.
Not from our subscribers or any links or anything like that. Like, so that one, because conspiracy is in the title, it gets shut down. And not because of Zuckerberg, it gets shut down because of Google.
Sorry, Zuckerberg.
Alphabet.
You're really awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Zuckerberg.
You don't look like Data from Star Trek or anything.
Yeah, Beta.
Data.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Beta, Data, same fucking thing.
He looks like fucking Data. Just like, look at him.
Yeah,
He looks like a beta Data.
Oh, snap.
He's a beta Data.
Zuckerberg sucks.
Oh.
His algorithm sucks even more.
You know what?
We're smoking briskets. Sweet baby Ray.
It's terrible. So Tony, I started uploading our videos to Facebook. Apparently, if they're over an hour long, it's just too much.
Yeah.
They can't figure it out.
No, yeah, they don't have the support, but you can share Candy Crush invites still to this day, I guess. I don't know. Stupid. Oh well, at least we've got other outlets, hopefully. Since there wasn't enough nostalgia for some people, here's a fun video I found. Let me pop this bitch up here. But I do have to change my audio because...
Jesus, I don't have the Jeopardy fucking on a button. I need to get that.
Don't you have like a montage of people throwing up?
Oh, well, yeah. Obviously. I mean...
Well, Tony, while we're waiting for yours to come up, we haven't done this yet. We talked about the future a couple times. Real quick, before you play this. I don't think Tony heard the whole fucking thing. Oh, that's great.
Love it. All right.
Are you with us? I can
Yep.
hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Here you go.
Oh dear.
I don't know what this is going to do, but here we go. Yeah. Suck it, Phil.
1 second. Yeah, that tasted like fucking assholes. That tastes like Russian assholes is what that tasted like.
Tony, I'm not recording.
This is
that.
why
Oh, I remember that belt.
I forgot about the belt. Damn.
Transmissioning him.
Damn it. I forgot about that awesome belt. That's fantastic. I forgot about the belt that I made for being an awesome drinker.
Fucking belt, dude. Yeah, that was. It started off as the beer pong championship belt. Is that right?
Yeah, and then I kind of just opened it up to drinking in general, I think. Oh man, I forgot about that bad boy. Memories. I got a whole list of shit pulled up, so I'll find what we can find some more stuff for us here.
Well.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Okay. If you, I was like, if you don't have anything, just let me know because I got Donald Trump memes pulled up. I got.
He's taking a trip down memory lane.
Yeah. He's trying to get some nostalgia.
He's
up in this
filtering
bitch.
through all the boobies so we don't have to put it on YouTube.
I think I lost him. Oh my God. Yeah.
An only loser could wreck a bike. That small.
Love the hair, Tony.
Dude, is she calling the cops? Oh shit. Dude, she's calling the cops? Alright, let's go. You are gay, man.
No, I'm not gay.
Yeah, you are.
we can hardly see the video, but we saw enough to.
Get on, Cappy.
You are gay.
Well, not that
Right there.
Not right in front of the store.
Oh, come on.
She already called the cop. There's one.
There's one.
Oh, shit.
Get it. Push it. These things are fucking awesome, man.
Nail it.
Oh, you missed it.
I know it.
No, what's
out. No, that bitch is looking at me.
Who cares?
I know they.
Come on, there's gotta be more. Get it.
Just
Get it.
Just kind of
Get it. Get it.
So yeah, Lynn, this is what we did.
They're like,
Driving around hitting mail,
Yeah, we're ready.
shopping carts with your car.
Yeah, you want to know why my Grand Prix had 4 broken
And
windows?
we're waiting to get our food. Steaks, food, and like kill 9 people. What do you think about?
Well, the Cavalier had multiple dents in it.
I didn't do that to the Cavalier. I did it to the
I
Grand
put-
Prix before
I
the
put
Cavalier.
most of them dents in.
Lame white
before
guy's
the
third
Cavalier.
attempt
Yeah.
at being cool.
Yeah, we used to do this all the time. Phil's third attempt at being
third time. Oh, man. You
I
suck.
never
Third
did
of all
hit it.
time.
No,
Third
Phil
of all
sucked.
time.
Hey, there's number 2. Here, I'll do this one.
Driving mode.
And get it! Oh fuck, never mind. Holy shit. Lame white guy couldn't pull it off, but oh, you barely got it.
Yeah, Tony, I hope it records good on your end because I can't see shit now.
Yeah. It's kind of choppy.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, no, I don't know why it does that. Like when you play stuff, it looks kind of choppy sometimes. I don't know. It's weird. I was gonna try to find the video. You found a little bike, and I drove around the block.
Oh, you ran me over?
Yeah, that's the one. I'm gonna find it.
Fucking prick.
You did it on purpose.
I know, it was kind of fun. Yeah, we did a lot of retarded shit like that, though. Well, Tony's looking that one up.
I'm kind of glad we never recorded too much of the karaoke times in any of the Legends days.
Oh, dude, I got so many videos. I saved them all. I just don't have them cataloged like Tony does.
Yeah. He's got a dual
if I dig
system in his garage or his basement.
Fucking something. Tony's more organized with that shit than I am, but I definitely I got a OneDrive account and I have 786 gigs filled with shit that I've saved from my phone and my camcorder.
I said jackass, I meant dipshit.
I don't know what happened. I missed it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is jackass.
That pretty much sums that up.
2003.
I go ahead.
Oh, wow.
What date was that?
Go! Oh my God, get an ambulance. I caught it. I just fell up.
Clearly isn't going to work.
Yeah.
All right, here we go again. The attempts of Philip and Tony.
You going to do
Is this the one where he chickens out?
Probably.
Here we go. Found attempt 1.
He got out of the way.
Going.
Fucking dick.
Philip and Tony, take 2. Jump on it! Table broke! Philip is down. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, this is going to work.
Tony is going to give Philip Philip's testicles.
I'm looking up his shorts.
There we go!
Yeah, all right. There we go.
Hurt a little bit. Run yourself through it. Oh, man. Put it on top of Philip's car.
That was kind of fucking dumb.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. I have to find that damn video of you with the trike. It was hilarious.
All right, let's jump over to got some Donald Trump. Donald Trump quotes. All right, so Donald Trump quotes. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. My fingers are long and beautiful, as it has been well documented, are various other parts of my body.
I'm going to have to take his word for that one. I don't really want to find out.
The small hand?
Well, compared to who?
I like how do you like argue it that way? Like everybody's like, you got small hands, you got small fingers, and then
right.
You just like flip it and say my fingers are long and beautiful, just like my dick.
Boom.
That's what he said, like more or less.
Yeah, I get it. You're right. You're not wrong.
I went to Wharton School of Business. I'm like a really smart person.
Well, yeah. All right.
Okay. It has not been easy for me. And I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million. It's not easy.
In his world, that's pretty fucking small.
That's true.
It is true.
She does have a nice figure. I've said if Ivanka were my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. Or if Ivanka weren't my daughter. Sorry.
That's just fucking creepy. I don't
It
care.
is creepy, isn't
no.
it?
Just no.
It's freezing and snowing in New York. We need global warming. That's just triggering. That's actually a brilliant quote right there. I love that one.
That is so bait.
About Mexicans. I love how the preface on that is like we're gonna make this racial, whether it is or not. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. Now, is that about Mexicans or is that about illegal immigration?
Yes.
Yeah, which one?
Well, let's stand on the fence here.
Yes.
Maybe a wall of some sort. I'll just stand on a wall, and I won't make a decision one way or the other.
Like, I'm sure some, horrible people are kind of nice people, too.
Hey, but this wall, I'm not going to pay for it. Like Tony's going to have to pay for it.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Like, you can see some of these are just clickbaity and like they do these prefaces on there that are
sometimes you do an off the cuff look shit up in Google, you're gonna get
you're gonna get some weird shit like this. But trying to be fair, we made fun of Biden, so I wanted to have a little moment of making fun of Trump because he does say stupid shit sometimes.
There's shit I can make fun of Trump about. The fact that his fucking hair.
Yeah, every one of these.
I get it.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a gremlin.
It's fucking. You see, I'm always wearing a hat. My shit's going, and like sooner or later, I'm gonna go in denial like Donald, and just fucking grow it out here on the side and do the whole fucking whatever the fuck that is, or I'm just gonna shave it bald. I'm pretty goddamn sure I'm gonna shave it bald, and then everybody will call me something I'm not.
I like this one. That's a good one.
So
that top one.
Yeah.
It's just fucking hair, man.
Yeah, I like that. If Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America? Boom, roasted.
Yeah, that's just funny shit right there.
That's fucking dark.
What did he reply? Something. She said something like, "Well, if I was president, blah 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 blah," and then he goes, "If I was president, he'd be in jail." And I'd be like, "Ooh." But it was like during the debates. You remember that?
Yeah. Oh, Donald Trump. So, Lynn, we talk to Phil quite often about this on this show, and Phil thinks the Democratic nominee is going to be a female. Hell or high water, it's going to be a female. Not sure who it's going to be yet, but he thinks it's going to be a female. And Biden's kind of fucked himself over so many goddamn times. So what do you think's going to happen, Lynn?
So which female do you think it would be? Like maybe
he was at the last time I talked to Phil about it, he was leaning towards Kamala Harris. Honestly, it's possible still, but very unlikely in my opinion, because she's kind of dug a fucking hole. It's probably Elizabeth Warren if it's going to be a female right now, but
yeah, ew.
Yeah, ew.
There's not a good nominee on their fucking ballot.
Well, that's the one chick that I shouldn't say chick. That's sexist, and
call her
I
Indian.
Apologize.
She's an Indian or Native American.
No, the one that was on Rogan here like a week ago.
Tulsi.
Didn't she like call out?
Yeah. So
Kamala
in typical fashion. So you remember what happened 4 years ago?
She was like a fucking.
Yeah, you remember what happened?
Prosecutor, and she was tough on crime and drug laws and all that shit.
Yeah, you remember what happened though back in like 2014, 2015 when like we had what's his name? Not Ron Paul. I'm trying to think of who was running independently and for the Libertarian Party. Damn it, Tony.
Gary Johnson?
Yeah, what they did to Gary Johnson. They just shut him down. What they did to Ron Paul prior to
16?
Gary Johnson. Like they always shut down any of these because Tulsi would be a out of the box third party candidate running for the Democratic Party. But they're shutting her down. They won't give her the time of day.
Yeah, and didn't who the fuck was calling her like she's in bed with the Russians or some shit? Hillary was fucking like, I was like, oh yeah, she's a fucking war vet.
Oh, Democrats implying foreign collusion? That's a new one.
Yeah, and it was like, well, they're calling out, and I do believe she served in fucking Iraq.
And she's still serving.
And she's in cahoots with the Russians. I'm like,
yeah, she's active military, but in cahoots with the Russians.
Yeah, it was about enough to piss off.
Active military and current congresswoman. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Well, she interviewed well, but I don't know.
No, she sounds all right. She sounds all right for most anybody down kind of the center line, like where I'm at with it. Like she's got some fucky ideas. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big Tulsi Gabbard fan, but she's better than everybody else on the Democratic fucking field. Oh God, what's done?
I don't know what's about to happen, so bear with me. Oh,
Gator Bowl shirt. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's an old one. That is Boone's Farm Melon Ball. You can't find that. They discontinued it. Oh, this is the last bottle I had of it, and I tried chugging it while it was like really cold. So clearly a good idea. But I did down half of it before my throat froze up.
Melon balls. I don't remember melon balls.
Oh, it was the best one. Hands down, best one. Better than Fuzzy Navel. Better than the Strawberry Daiquiri.
Oh, hey, Lindsay.
No, there's Lindsay. She came in and took
She's
my
like,
bottle.
"Are you really fucking chugging this, you dick? I want some."
See, now you can retitle this "The Other Good Old Days."
Yeah.
And then she can look at it and go,
all right.
Wow.
Down the bottle of wine in a frickin' minute. That's smart. Highly recommend that.
Most of what we did
should never be done.
Smart. Yeah, should never be done.
You don't have Xbox, do you, Tony?
No.
I'm glad. You've been.
Not only is he an Android bitch, he's a fucking Sony bitch too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt your feelings that I have a superior phone to you and you just have to keep sucking off the iPhone?
I find it funny you went straight to the phone, but you didn't argue that I have a more superior console.
Well, right now,
one on that argument again.
Right now, it is absolutely superior because mine's been getting fixed for like 4 months, so I can't really argue when I don't have it.
It's good to get your PlayStation fixed. It doesn't make any other fucking PlayStations.
I love that. That's good.
Well, I almost just did that, but I had a bunch of shit saved on it that I didn't want to lose. So fingers crossed.
Oh, talking about getting the old nut snipped?
Yeah.
Yes. No. Fuck that.
Ugh. Okay, well, I'm gonna take this over. We're taking this south.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. That's not what I was shooting for, but Tony, are you ready for this?
Bring it.
Gold.
There it is.
So I watched this whole episode in its entirety, and it's fucking.
Oh, no. We cannot ignore what is happening.
No. Oh yeah, this part is the best part too.
What the fuck is happening on the screen right now?
Somebody really wanted to piss women and trans women off, so they made their next videos
all about breastfeeding.
But
so you can do this on YouTube because it's breastfeeding.
You can get away with showing your rack
up until like the like end of the month, right? Aren't they going to cancel YouTube or whatever?
Well, basically.
Yeah. But you can get away with nudity if it's about breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Come get me, Kappa.
Unbelievable. All right. Wow.
I knew this would catch you.
I wasn't ready for that. Thanks. Thanks.
All right, Lynn, tell us about the episode a little bit.
All right. Well, the main lady in this thing who's going to the Strong Woman competition, her name is Strong Woman, and she's married to the PC principal. So he's politically correct, obviously. And they have a bunch of babies called the PC babies, which is basically everybody on Twitter. So that's kind of their hidden little thing about it. Well, it's not hidden. It's just kind of fucking, it's way out there already telling you what it is. So you don't want to upset the PC babies is basically, we don't want to piss off anybody on Twitter. So they have the Strong Women competition, and this lady doesn't know that Heather Swanson is going to be the competitor, and it's basically Macho Man Randy Savage fucking just beating him in every fucking competition there is. It's just fucking left and right, lifting weights.
Macho Man!
Yeah, brother.
They're lifting all kinds of shit, and old Heather's over there just doing twice as much because, well, it's this 6.5 foot tall guy and fucking steroids fucking obviously kicking more ass. And he says, and they're like, and they're interviewing him like, so you came out as trans just 2 weeks ago, huh? He goes, I don't see where that's the point. It's, stupid shit like that. But
it's real though. Like that's just really happening.
It's they're bringing it out and making fun of it, but it's actually really happening, and that's the funny part. It's like you got all these like, you never see the wrestling, the wrestling boys that were formerly girls like dominating in wrestling. It's usually vice versa, and you never see like 'cause the one who has like the bigger frame and more testosterone is usually gonna fucking win. If you're gonna go against a fucking biological female person, it's just fucking, I don't know. It's not even science. It's just fucking common sense. But apparently, we have to just pretend that common sense isn't a factor anymore. And if we don't want to piss off the PC babies, and
Twitter,
that's the whole goddamn point. But watch it, and it'd be a lot better than my explanation. I can tell you that. But yeah, I laughed my ass off through the whole thing. It's pretty good.
No, yeah, it's the PC bullshit is all over the goddamn place, and well, that's what's ruining. That's what's ruining YouTube. It's what's ruining Facebook, ruining everything. Jesus Christ, like it's ruined everything from the dawn of time.
They created whole new characters just off of the common culture that we have going on now. Because remember like 20 years ago they had Big Gay Al. Well, they don't see him anymore.
There's a reason you don't see Big Gay Al anymore.
Yeah, but you see PC Principal, and you see Strong Woman, his wife, and like the PC babies. And it's like they're all like new characters that's making fun of shit that's going on. Is that Corb?
It is.
You guys are rumping in your bedroom?
No, that's actually Phil's bed.
Oh, wow. Where's Phil?
He was not there.
He's recording.
He's recording rather than all at the same time. This is so hot.
Right? I'm so turned on.
I really hope this records better on your end.
It will.
It's hard to commentate. It honestly is.
Yes, it's like
choppy.
It's like watching like an old timey film where like you only see like one frame every 30 seconds.
It's like watching something we downloaded off of Aries.
Yeah, there you go.
You see a picture, and then you should see some black and white things with some words on it.
It's like
going on.
It's like the first porn I ever downloaded. It's just like every like 5-second frame.
I only recognize 2 people in this, and I don't know who the rest of them are. Because I
see Mike
blurs.
Mika, I see Tony, I see Chris Crutcher, I see Corblig. I pretty sure I saw one of the Van Eaton girls
Yeah.
earlier.
I don't know what happened.
Did that just happen on the floor?
I think it
It's
did.
just so somebody can, tell Phil that he honestly knows that somebody destroyed his bed.
There was four guys had their way on his bed.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
It's true.
It's true.
I got nothing there.
It was so extreme he couldn't even show up to it.
That's true.
What the fuck? It
That's
was his
true.
bed.
This is so badass.
Is it?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Me either. This is difficult.
It's really dark. It's pretty sexy.
Okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know what's about to. Okay. Maybe I better stop this.
Dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it.
I should probably stop it.
You don't have to.
No, actually, it ended.
Okay.
Yeah, I must have cut it on the feed. Sorry, I was getting excited.
Jesus.
Thought we stumbled across something there for a second.
Thoughts?
Oh God, what kind of business is he in?
What businessman?
That's your first thought?
For the people who can't see this, businessman, 48, filmed his girlfriend having sex with his dogs. Wayne Horkin of Castle Bromwich, Birmingham, had also downloaded 1,469 still images involving sexual acts with dogs and horses.
Of course. Why is it always horses?
Because they're studs, they're stallions, they're majestic.
So, hey, does he get prison time at the end of the story or during it at all? Is he?
I haven't read this yet.
Fined €4,000.
Oh, see, that wasn't rough enough.
He's been spared jail.
They should have put him in the pound.
I just got that. Nice, but in the pound.
He's been a bad boy. Bad boy.
That's true.
Police.
So, what kind of dogs?
Hold on. I'm just.
What?
So, a businessman who filmed his girlfriend having sex with dogs has been spared jail. Police raided Wayne Horkin's family home. 14 still images and 210 moving images or videos involving sexual acts with dogs and horses. The 48-year-old man was charged and appeared in court on Friday to admit 2 counts in possession of extreme pornographic images. Pornography. He downloaded pictures between April 2014 and April 2015. So in a year's time frame, 210 movies and almost 1,500 pictures taken in a year's time frame. So that was a busy year, really busy year for him. 2 of the videos, it was readily apparent, involved a woman with whom the defendant had been in a relationship with, as opposed to one he hadn't. Okay. He said the woman had sex with dogs, apparently encouraged by her, and continue. He admitted he got sexual gratification from these films and had watched them on a number of occasions.
Made him pant.
Wow.
These videos made his red rocket come out.
What's Clifford think of this?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have needed horses if he had a Clifford.
Yeah. Wouldn't Clifford be black in today's world?
No, Clifford be black and a woman. You can snip that out.
No, I think that's fair. I think that stays in. That's good.
No, you cannot assume Clifford's gender.
Clifford identifies as a black dog and a female and a 4 foot, but he's like 12 foot. He's like 12 stories tall. He doesn't identify that way.
12% Cherokee.
Maybe Clifford was just ahead of his time. Really, he is a 12-foot tall black dog with a huge dong. But back then, when Clifford was created, he's like, man, I don't want to stick to these gender stereotypes, and I want to be a red dog. I still want to be a big dog, but I want to be a red dog, and I want to be nice to kids.
What the fuck?
Like creepily nice to kids.
What are we even doing here?
I don't know.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I'm so high right now.
In passing sentence, Judge Melbourne Inman QC said, between 2014 and 2015, you downloaded imagery which was not necessarily necessary to detail again, which are abhorrent. 2 of which involved a lady whom you were living with which is an aggravating feature. Sorry. There is no suggestion at all this was anything other than consensual adult behavior. Okay. I kind of want to see this footage now.
You got to find at least. So you get something.
So,
but I don't know. Shouldn't that fall under animal cruelty or something, you know?
Right.
At least in the States, they would fucking do that.
The judge said it was consensual adult behavior, though.
Yeah. Well, did the dog give consent? Because fuck no, it didn't. Well, I guess
I'm pretty sure the dog didn't give a fuck, or he gave plenty of fucks. But
literally.
How dare you assume you know what the dog wants?
How dare you?
Do you have the dog's Twitter handle?
I should be in school.
How dare you? That dog should be in school.
Allowed to fornicate with whomever he wants.
Oh, this is garbage.
Goddamn dog fuckers.
All right, yeah, dog fuckers.
Pedos, dog fuckers.
Yeah, and if you're into that
Tony's
sort of thing,
really loud keyboard.
Yeah, fuck you.
And blocky videos of people from 2002.
Somebody's getting power bombed. What the fuck?
Perfect landing. That's what the cabin.
And then he just gets up. That tells you, folks, right there. Power bombs are fake.
That's Korblick. Power bombing Cooner. That's cabin.
Perfect landing. Did it break?
He just gets up like nothing happened.
Yeah, nobody explained to him the finer points of selling a power bomb through a table, apparently.
No.
That's true.
That's true.
I have a video that was only titled Boobage. So, I don't know what we're about to get.
I like it.
Let's see what happens.
Prepare to sense.
Yeah.
Well, I see it's blue.
Okay. Man. I thought that was going to be Phil for a second. I'm not going to lie. It's like, are you showing Phil's tits?
Oh.
Trying. You're trying
to get. Are we supposed to guess whose boobs these are?
Sure. Knock yourselves out.
It's like, I remember them boobs.
I seriously thought it was Phil.
Whose boobs are these now?
Yeah, I actually don't know whose tits that was.
It could have been anybody. We had a lot of tits.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Fuck, all right, here you go. Yeah, it's gonna look like shit, but goddamn, I got.
You know how terrible this is gonna be to edit.
Yep.
Thanks, Dick.
That's true.
Stick to the format, motherfucker.
I was trying to have a format. I gave up a long time ago.
That's true.
I don't see anything.
Well, no, because we didn't have fucking Night Shot.
Snowman beat up chicken on a tractor.
What? Oh, that's the time. Yeah.
I'll be back.
There it is. Bunch of dark, fuzzy video.
How dare you have a blow up?
Yeah. You guys beat the shit out of an inflatable Frosty.
Who is that? Is that Brett?
Brett and Devin. And there's you sitting on a tractor.
Farmer chicken. Harvesting his eggs. Chicky, farmer chicken. Harvesting his eggs.
Farmer chicken.
You see how easy it was to entertain my friends?
Hey,
Lynn?
man, you like
Yeah.
omelets, right? Yeah, I like omelets. Without chicken, we wouldn't have no fucking omelets.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, good stuff.
Was
I
it?
like it. I like
No.
a weird. I have a Tony memory. There was I think there was a time you were helping us move. And we were moving to Exeter. And I was on Highway 6. And I don't know if you were riding with me or you were behind me. But you had a big, like, 3-foot black dildo hanging out of your collar and you were waving.
The dildo.
That's not true. That's not true.
It is true.
It's true.
No,
It's true.
that's false.
Yeah.
It was not black. It was actually a white one.
Oh, a big white one? I
Yeah.
thought it was black.
No, well, it was
Oh, that's me,
gigantic.
Wishful thinking.
Exactly. But otherwise, that is true. That is true. I had it stuck to the inside of the windshield, and it just
Oh my
kind of
God.
swayed.
Yeah.
And then it was hanging out the window. Yeah, we had fun.
That
with
was probably one of my favorite things with a dildo in my life was.
All right. So my question,
What?
and I never did ask
it.
this.
What's the favorite?
My question is, where the fuck did you get such a large ass dildo? And did you pay for it with your own money, or did you find it on the side of the road or something? Is there an interesting dildo finding story? That's where I'm getting at.
No, I molded it for my own.
Oh, so you have this like incredible machine that makes shit a lot bigger than it really actually is.
He
No,
invented
it
the
actually
3D
shrinks it.
printer.
It shrinks it down.
Yeah.
You're like Ant-Man, but with
Yeah.
penises.
Exactly. Yeah, that's basically the concept. No, the story is much less funny. It somebody like had it given to them as a gag gift, and they brought it to somewhere, and they were going to use it for they just brought it to show it off, and then I acquired it for a while, and then they got it back to use as part of a Halloween costume. That's
Halloween.
literally it. Yeah.
So somebody actually said, "Hey man, that's mine. I want that back."
I need that 3-foot dildo back so I can use it for a Halloween costume.
What a dick!
Right? Yeah. So
Literally.
it was quite the dig.
I remember the house you and Phil.
I still want to
had.
know what your favorite time with the dildo was.
Oh, I'm about to get there.
All right.
The house you and Phil had out in the country, it was southwest of Geneva.
The torpedo heater one?
Yeah.
Northwest
Yeah,
of Geneva.
Is that where? I don't
Yep.
fucking remember.
Northwest.
It was
Anyway,
Northwest.
I just remember smacking, and as terrible as it may sound, I was picking on Muffy, but I remember smacking Muffy across the fucking face with that big ass dildo.
What'd you do that for? Is that your brother?
Is it your brother?
I'm pretty
that a
sure you have
dildo?
that on tape somewhere too.
Oh, if I could find that, I'll get it pulled
Is
up.
that a
My
rubber
God.
dick?
Did-
You hit me with a rubber dick.
Oh, I remember telling him. I said, Muffy, if you ask, he kept annoying me. I can't remember what it was, but I remember telling him something
What's
along the
your
lines:
brother
if you ask me that question one more time, you're getting a dick across the face.
But what's your
And he
brother?
fucking immediately, yeah, he did the. Is that your brother? And I was like, whap, fucking cock right across the mouth.
Are you still married?
So there's you, and then there's Brant, and then there's Travis, and then Melissa, and
You got any
and I
kids?
never. It was like I stopped him one day and I started naming off all of his brothers and sisters just to see if it would fucking affect him. Then I realized all of them have the same initial. It's Matt, Marshall, like Melinda, Melissa. They're all MK. They're
Yep.
all Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Finish him.
Because combat's the
Oh my god, that's the best Mortal Kombat finisher ever. Dildo to the face.
But
I did see him.
Can any of you say that your children are named after Mortal Kombat characters?
No. Mine have heavy metal influences.
Mine's named. My son's name is Riker, which is Dutch for Richard, which is short for Dick, or long for Dick.
Now Stryker, he was
That's true.
The top
That's
one
true.
with the baton, right?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
true.
he's the one. He looked like Dave Buttrell, the former Fairmont school principal. He's had the same hair and shit, and he always looked at her like.
Yeah, he always had that lip thing. Dave Patrol and that like Stallone lip thing. Like it was fucking weird.
Well, Stallone did one lip.
Yeah, Buttrell had
Buttrell went
the whole thing.
Is a double.
I think you're describing the Bubba from Forrest Gump.
Yeah, but he was white as fuck.
Well, see, Bubba had his lips out on the bottom end, like
Yeah, like he had a big chaw in.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, well, see, I have a chew in, so I guess this. Yeah. I digress.
That's true.
That's true. Oh.
The power of truth.
Oh yeah. So apparently there was a fucking like a Vine or a fucking just like a viral video out there that this dude stuck a big dildo like probably 15-20 foot in the air on a window inside the gym at school. And so the other guy's like giggling and he's filming it, and the teacher sees what he's doing and looks up, sees the dick, looks back down, tries to get him to stop fucking filming.
That's true.
Now, can we do the whole rest of it?
No.
I'll do it.
You can.
I'm doing the rest of the episode.
Wax on.
I'll do one on. Oh my God, this is hard.
Wax on. Wax off.
Donald Trump has huge hands.
This is hard to do. Like
that's true.
You gotta say it's true.
It's true. This is hard.
That's what she said.
Was the best president ever.
Nope.
Why is your hand still up?
Some things aren't true.
You're channeling that shit.
Okay, I'll put it down, Dick.
Put it down.
I was tired anyway.
O.J. Simpson didn't kill anybody.
No, that's not true.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, he made a book. He wrote a book about how he did it.
I know. Isn't that weird?
It's called I Did It. Oh, yeah, you put an if in front of it.
How I would have done it if I did it.
That's sketchy.
Yeah, that doesn't raise any red flags or anything.
Nope.
I don't know. How many sales did that book get?
Oh, dude, yeah. All the money
I would have
he
bought
lost.
it. I would have bought it just for the collectors, thing, like down.
You sit back and
century in '96.
You sit back and you look at like somebody like Bo Jackson was probably like, "Fuck, I should have killed some people."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
One more.
Okay, we had a good shot at the beginning there. Now it's all choppy again.
Damn.
That was awesome.
Started off good.
He's gonna take a knee.
He's
down on the 50-yard line.
Oh my God! What a fucking hydrant!
And we're an extra inning.
Fourth down.
Look at that quantity.
We got to the 6th.
Oh my God!
He's taking a
Colin
timeout.
Kaepernick in it right now.
He's already used both. I don't want to see DVDA.
Don't you kneel, bitch! You get off your knees.
Yeah, that's
Get
good
up,
stuff.
champ.
Get up. That's true.
That's true.
I ain't gonna buy his Nikes.
Yeah, how about that fucking, like, did you guys read that Kaepernick bullshit?
No.
I heard he went through a lot of. He put all of his like scouts fucking through a lot of hoops and made him like change venues on him, and then nobody called him.
Well, no. So what happened is the NFL said, okay, we're going to have an actual tryout for you. We're going to give you a shot. Like, we're going to have actual fucking teams there ready to, like, check you out, blah, blah, blah. At the last minute, he fucking ditches them, goes to a high school field, brings his own press crew in, goes, the NFL wasn't going to give me a fair shot. No, it was, you weren't going to.
Football anymore.
No, he's living off of this racial discrimination money. That's what he's doing. He doesn't want to play for the NFL. He wants to be the guy that could play for the NFL, but he's too edgy.
Yeah.
And the NFL doesn't want him because he will say something stupid.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
After these messages from Lego Lamb of God.
I gotta mix me a little drinky poo poo.
Right on. Tear it up, brother. Now, Tony, did you see that though? Like, so he has these tryouts. The NFL like reaches their hand out and says, "Yeah, let's do this." Like, let's like whether the NFL was real about it or not, that isn't important anymore because he shit on it so bad.
Yeah.
So it negates anything that he had, any standing he had. Now, to me, this just looks like him. I'm just gonna mute Lynn. This looks like to me him shitting on the NFL as hard as possible, and just taking that road of, well, they weren't gonna pick me anyway. So
no, because the second that he gets back in a league, even if it's like the XFL or the CFL, his story is over. His notoriety is done. He's no longer a public pariah. He's just another player, and he doesn't want that. And, I mean, it's smart on his part, because why would you want to go beat yourself up and you just kind of fade into the background as another player? He'd much rather be a martyr for his cause, if you will. He doesn't care about the cause. He just likes that he is being portrayed the way he's being portrayed, and it's an act.
He likes to be the center of attention. You're right. He wants to be the martyr for the culture of those who feel like everybody owes them something.
Yeah.
We're talking about Kaepernick.
I think he pigtailed on a hot button issue at the time, and I think it kind of, I don't know, he made himself out to be like he was a martyr when he wasn't. He was just a has-been athlete that wasn't that good at the get-go, and he was on his way out. And
he had a lucky season.
He covered this.
And he had a lucky season with the 49ers where he racked up a bunch of rushing yards. You know, most teams weren't used to rushing quarterbacks, and he can't throw worth a fuck. And as soon as his season, I can't even remember what season it was, if it was first or second, where he was racking up all these rushing yards and took him through the playoffs. But it was, as soon as everybody exposed that, oh shit, okay, he's a running quarterback, but he really can't throw. And then as soon as you expose to that, every NFL defense shut him down. It's not like Cam Newton. Cam Newton, they figured him out, and then he had to, okay, I can throw two, I can do both. But Colin Kaepernick couldn't. And so not only was he a worthless quarterback at this point, and he knew it. He fucking knew he was a one-trick pony, and he was never going to be good at fucking throwing the ball, and he was never going to be a fucking NFL goddamn Super Bowl champion. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he just starts these videos at mid-sentence.
Just mid-sentence. He's a dick like that. Anyway, Colin Kaepernick was a fucking joke, and he knew he was a joke, and that's why he went on this whole goddamn
he knew he was never going to be an excellent elite player. So
I mean, kudos for him The only thing good out of it is you got everybody all, riled up. And
Those
if
of you
that's a
who
good
can't
thing.
see.
I mean, you got
Is
a lot of people.
my old best friend Leroy.
Got a lot of people hurt in the process, but good for Colin. He's a good guy.
Yeah, that's me
damn,
young with longer hair. Jesus.
You got a little baby fat on you there.
Yeah.
What are you, 17? No, that was fresh fat chicken. That was like 19, 20.
Yeah, probably around there.
Oh no, you were old enough to go to the bar. That's the house behind the bar.
Oh yeah.
That's still fresh fat.
This is great. This is brilliant right here. You don't
I
have.
remember that thing, the Smoothie Elite. I miss that thing.
You don't
That's
have
my
a lid
Corona
for it.
shirt.
There's no lid.
Chicken.
You're using a fucking Kool-Aid jug lid.
Hey, tell Hammer, you're wearing my goddamn Corona shirt.
I still have that shirt, by the way.
Fuck yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, Melanie Clift, I'm making a drink for her.
Yeah, and you're leaking everywhere. It's great.
Yeah, it's okay. It's going to be a fucking amazing drink because I'm making it.
That's true.
It's true.
Just gonna jump ahead and see what happens.
And just waiting for my finger to go through that goddamn thing in my hand.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Brian Brandel.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yes.
Doug Bedka. Oh my God, I think is this the night? Is this that night?
Oh, yes.
The night he got drunk and
yeah.
Yep.
That was not a good night.
we
for him.
kicked him out, and then he passed out on his floor out in front of his yard, and they had to peel him off the sidewalk. Or
Yeah, I
off
think
the
so.
grass.
Ooh, jeez. A little risque for YouTube.
No. I had married her, so you all fuck off.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
It's true.
Is that Brian Brandel with a purse?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was that Eckler shoving him like he wanted to fight.
Play fight.
And Eckler's probably like, I'm really gonna fight him though. That's how shit typically went.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're playing. And then later, all of a sudden, shit gets real.
Yep, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it happens right here, come to think of it.
Oh, Hafer was at my house? I don't remember.
I
Hafer.
guess. That's true. Oh, here it comes.
And maybe.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep. Doug looks pissed.
Yep.
Yep. Doug's like, motherfucker.
It was funny a
Don't
second
fucking
ago.
touch me. Don't
now
fucking
it's
touch
not
me.
funny.
Yeah.
It's
All
like,
Fun's
let's go
over.
outside.
Fun's over.
Goodbye, drunk. And go pass out in your front yard.
Oh my God, who was that kid? I can't go back. Who was that kid?
Baby face motherfucker. Who was that?
Holy shit.
Ah, Gray Bush.
Oh,
Very
Thomas
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck, where's he at these days?
He's around here.
Oh, that's great.
That's good stuff.
Things don't change.
Yeah.
Leroy.
That's good stuff.
I gotta show her that. She's so pissed.
It started out with her a lot more lively.
Yep. Yeah, kind of like that.
And then
45 minutes later.
I doubt that was actually 45 minutes later.
Yeah, it was
probably
much
4 to 5
later.
hours later.
That's funny.
That's true.
Miss that dog. God damn it.
Good old Leroy.
Oh, man, I'm still going.
Oh, hey,
Like
watch
you.
this.
Oh. Is this a
God.
cigarette grab?
Yep.
What's that making him go? Ah,
yeah. He bit the cigarette out of your mouth.
That was good shit.
I was pleasantly plump back in them days.
Yeah. We both had them pleasantly plump days. Oh, goddamn. Any more videos you got loaded for us, Tony, that you have to get through, or
he's still thumbing through it?
Nothing I don't have to get through, or that I have to get through. Just a bunch of random horse shit. I'll find some more stuff, and I'll actually get shit time stamped, and we can actually enjoy
like have some context with it.
Yeah,
send me the video so it'll show on both.
Here's some random shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because now, like this whole podcast, I can't edit until you send me anything. Because like
I know, right?
Half of it's choppy.
All right, yeah, I will make a better effort. I don't know. I'll take my computer to work and I'll get it. I'll make sure it gets sent.
Get your shit. Get your life together, yo.
Indeed. I'm gonna take one more splash. One more splash of Jameson before I head out. So you guys got any good final words for me before I call her a night?
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
Well,
that's true. That's true.
It's true.
I don't know. I guess so. We just finished up Thanksgiving, heading into the Christmas season, heading into another election, of course. So yeah, there's a lot of different things we can fucking jump into and talk about. But I don't know. I can touch on what Travis sent us earlier, Lynn. Comedian gets fined $35,000 for a joke in Canada.
Well, it's Canada. Did he say the joke in the United States?
No, the important question is, did he say it in both English and French?
No, that's not the important question.
See, they don't believe in...
What's the joke?
Did it offend somebody?
Difference between freedom of speech and freedom of expression?
In Canada,
in Canada, he's like, you can't say certain shit. You get fined. You'll get fucking... Yeah, they don't have like a complete freedom of speech. Like,
so this most recent one wasn't the first comedian to actually get in trouble for this. There was another one that actually got jailed for it. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but this is something that's been going on in Canada for a while. In Canada, it was actually the first country that had really pushed this whole oh Jesus, this social justice warrior, like, let's give everybody multiple pronouns and you can make up whatever gender identity and any identity you want, and this all this weird shit. Like, a lot of this Canada passed it as law first, and so Jordan Peterson became famous because he stood up against it. And so, like, he's banned from YouTube, even though he's never, ever said anything offensive. He just said, no, I will not call you whatever gender identity you want because you are forcing me to. And so his argument was, they got these Z, she, hers, or his argument was, if me and you are friends and we know each other, so say, Lynn, you identify as a
meat puppet.
A meat puppet. Okay. What is your pronoun as a meat puppet?
MP.
Okay. So I have to call you MP Lynn. Or instead of saying he, I have to say MP.
No, I prefer
Okay, so I have to say, I have to, when I refer to Lynn for anything, I have to say did this.
Mm-hmm.
So
and you're supposed to automatically know that, even if we've never met.
So regardless of that, the government made it legally obligated for each person to follow that when they find out. So now that I know Lynn wants to be called before anything, so if I refer to him and be like, did this, if I don't do that, I'm in trouble and I'm breaking the law. And so that's what Jordan Peterson fought against and was like, no, this is a slippery, crazy,
So
awful, terrible law.
He should have taken that to a huge extreme. Now, he should have said publicly on any format he could have, it says, I will now be referred to as Shamalama Ding Dong Spitter Splatter. And every time you refer to me, you have to use that terminology. If somebody slips up, you can fucking sue them and you can get a fine for it. You know, it's like, make it ridiculous. Yeah.
Well, it's already
Shamalama Ding Dong
ridiculous.
Spitter Splatter. That's what you're going to fucking do.
What he found about the whole thing is it was already ridiculous. And so, you know, it was compelled speech, and you're telling people what they can and cannot say. And it's different from freedom of speech, like what we're used to in America, is we can say whatever the fuck we want, but it's forced speech by the government saying you have to say what they want you to say. And he didn't believe in that and caused a big uproar about it. And yeah, you're right. Probably could have done a shamalama dong, a ding dong, fucking whatever.
You said it wrong. I can sue you for $1 million.
Oh shit!
Sure.
At least have the Canadian version of the FCC send you a fine for $300,000 or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, the FTC. Fuck you, FTC.
What's the Canada version of FCC? I mean, who's sending him the fine? Is it the Canadian?
It was Canadian government. Yeah.
No, it was FCCA.
Yeah, FCC. Sorry, don't you know?
FCCA.
Hoser.
Tony, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Not your guy, friend.
Yeah, they would have gotten in trouble for that because you said buddy, guy. Oh, you assumed his gender. You said his.
What is so like? Okay, is somewhere in this world this has got to be a real issue.
Mm-mm. It's called first world problems.
Yeah.
When you have nothing to complain about, you will complain about the most stupid, asinine bullshit. I mean, we're in the greatest country in the world, and Canada is almost damn near second place. And they ain't got nothing to bitch about up there either. Besides, it's cold.
Yeah, they've never had to
half
fight a
their
war.
motherfuckers speak French, and they're kind of apologizing for that all the time. But other than that, they got plenty of places to go hunting and fishing. It's a fucking great place. So they ain't got nothing else to bitch about. So, well, you know, you assume that was a fucking he, male, female thingy. Fucking man, bear, pig. I don't know.
Perfect. All right. I like that. That's good stuff.
Man, bear, pig.
Man, bear,
It's real. The man, bear, pig is real.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world.
That's true.
It is true.
It's true. That's the name of the episode. It's true.
It's true.
If it was false, it wouldn't have been aired.
Yeah. Yeah.
We edit out all the falsities.
That's right. That's right. We don't share anything that's not true.
That's true.
All right. Any epic last words or last thoughts? Like, so we covered. Oh Jesus. We covered Joe Biden gaffes. We covered Trump gaffes. We covered crazy YouTube. Cyber. Oh yeah, we covered sex. We saw some nipples on here. I don't know if it'll
we saw some teddies.
I don't know if the titties will be on the official video. I'll try to
probably
sneak them
not.
in. We'll see. You might get lucky.
Are there any important lessons that we've learned today?
I learned you can show nipple on YouTube if you're breastfeeding.
I learned it's time to put Christ back into Christmas this year.
Hallelujah.
That's true.
I don't think Christ was ever out of Christmas. It's in the fucking name Christmas, but I don't know. Do you think there's going to be another war on the holidays?
Fuck.
Every
Yeah,
year's a
yeah,
war
we're
on
on
the holidays.
Christmas, fucking calling it Happy Holidays and Chris Mahana Kwanzaa.
I honestly, I think that shit's calming down. I really do. Like, so being
They're out of that shit to bitch about now. It's all about genders.
yeah, yeah, they've taken another corner. Like, they can't defeat religion. Nobody will ever completely defeat religion, but you can tear down society. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's where they're going. So, sorry, not very climatic. Like,
no,
tear down society and religion will follow afterwards. But they got to get rid of society first. So they came after Christmas and they're like, oh fuck, that didn't work. Because like, hey, guess what? You call most Walmarts and yeah, some will say Happy Holidays, but most of them are gonna be like, hey, Happy Thanksgiving or Merry Christmas, fucking whatever holiday it is. They'll fucking say it.
That's true. Those retarded states over there, they're like, "Hey, Happy Thanksgiving!" Like, it's Christmas, dude. Oh yeah.
Well, no. So here's the fucking deal. So all day Thanksgiving, I'm running around all these stores and I'm like, "Merry Christmas, fucking Happy Thanksgiving." And you know what's gonna happen? God damn it, I fucked it up again. Christmas Day, I'm gonna run around and be like, Happy Thanksgiving. Oh fuck, shit. No, I'm gonna fuck it up all year long because you know it's all the fucking same to me.
I'm gonna say Happy Birthday.
It's a fucking Hallmark holiday.
Look at me funny. I'd be like, Jesus.
Happy birthday.
I'd be, Happy birthday. Yeah, I'm like, Jesus.
Tired of these Hallmark holidays.
All right. Well, let's fist this colonoscopy.
I think we did a few times.
Good enough.
My asshole's pretty sore. How about yours?
3 foot.
No more loose. That's true.
That's true.
All right, guys.
All right, Tony. Final thoughts.
This is fun. I had a good time. I'm gonna go probably
sum up tonight in 2 words.
Clusterfuck of epic proportions.
I'm gonna be at the Laugh Factory in Albuquerque, never, and I'm also gonna be at the Laugh Factory, never, and follow me on Twitter, Flim Flam of God. No, wait, yeah, I'm Flim Flam of God.
That's true.
That's true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in tonight. This is a good, just kind of fuck around episode. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully you got some laughs. We sure did. We had a good time. As always, like, share, subscribe. Love you. Bye.